Spain, a land divided for almost 800 years. Kingdoms rose, empires fell, cultures collided. On this episode of Geohistorical is the story of one of the longest wars in human history, the Spanish Reconquista. In the year 711, a Muslim army crossed the Strait of Gibraltar and shattered the Visigothic kingdom. Within just a few years, almost the entire peninsula was under a new power, Al-Andalus. The Muslim army that invaded the Visigothic kingdom of Spain was led by Tariq ibn Ziyad. He was the Berber general who commanded the initial force of about 7,000 men that crossed the Strait of Gibraltar. Musa ibn Nusayr, Tariq's superior, the governor of Ifriqiya, North Africa, later followed with a larger force to support the conquest. 711 to 712, Visigothic kingdoms of Seville, Cordoba, Granada fell to the Umayyad Muslim invaders. Toledo, Merida, Central Plateau, 713 to 716, Valencia, Murcia, Mediterranean coast, and in 714 to 718, Zaragoza, Pamplona, Leon, all fell to the Muslim forces. However, Asturias remained standing as the only Christian kingdom. Prompto our script. Under the Caliphate of Cordoba and Al-Andalus, became one of the most advanced societies in medieval Europe, a place of scholars, poets, and breathtaking architecture. The Christians were second-class citizens, 722 to 910. Asturias begins the Reconquista as the first Christian kingdom to resist Muslim rule. Battle of Covadonga, 722. King Pelayo of Asturias defeats Muslim forces. Gradual recovery of Asturias, Galicia, Leon, and Cantabria. Muslims lose control of the northern mountains. Kingdom of Leon expands south, 910 to 1037. After Asturias turned into Leon, the push south continues. They reconquered the regions of Douro River Valley, Zamora, Salamanca, Avila, Castile, led by King Alfonso Sixican, becomes the most powerful Christian kingdom. Major reconquests include Burgos, La Rioja, Old Castile, Northern Plateau, Toledo, 1085. Taking Toledo was a huge victory, as it was the old Visigothic capital. Aragon expands in the east, 1080s to 1140. While Castile fights in the center, Aragon, led by James I, the conqueror, pushes on the east coast. Conquered regions include Huesca, 1096, Zaragoza, 1118. Major city Teruel Aragon controls most of the Ebro Valley. Portugal emerges and pushes south, 1139 to 1249. Portugal becomes independent and expands along the Atlantic. Conquests are Lisbon, 1147, Santarém, 1147, Alentejo Algarve, 1249, last Muslim region in Portugal. Portugal finishes its Reconquista earlier than Spain. Castile conquers Andalusia, 1236 to 1264. The big push into southern Spain. Major cities taken. Cordoba, 1236. Jaén, 1246. Seville, 1248. Cadiz and Huelva. Andalusia is mostly reconquered, except Granada. The Emirate of Granada survives by paying tribute. Final event, Fall of Granada, 1492. Ferdinand and Isabella complete the Reconquista, end of Muslim rule in Iberia. Last territory retaken, Granada, January 2nd, 1492. And after centuries of wars, alliances, and cultural exchange, the last Muslim stronghold, Granada, surrendered in 1492, ending an 800-year era